Now, before we go into the next match, which is the final match, there are two other matches on the card. I just want to get your quick thoughts on them, if you have
Sure.
any. The first one is going to be the Divas match. It's going to be AJ and Paige versus the Bella Twins. You have
I
any
love
thoughts?
the Bellas. I love them. Love 'em. Look, I'm a huge fan of Total Divas. I watch that show all the fucking time. I'm hooked on it. I love Total Divas, and I love Nikki. I love Brie. Out of the two, Nikki's my favorite. I'm sorry. I love Nikki. Um,
Everybody loves Brie. Everybody else loves Brie because she's with Daniel Bryan, and nobody likes Nikki because guess who she with? John Cena.
I love Nikki. She's the main bitch. She's the bitch. She's awesome. I love Brie or Nikki. Damn, I love Brie too. But I'm definitely put it this way. I follow Nikki on Instagram. I don't follow Brie on anything. So
Well,
um,
if you follow them on Twitter, you follow them both on Twitter because they're both
I
kind of part of the same Twitter, right?
I follow. I don't follow either one. I follow Nikki on Instagram. That's it. But no, I mean, I think I think it's a big year for the Bella twins. I think Paige and AJ, they're it's hard to say because they are a staple as well. But the Bella twins have been on such a rise that I don't see them losing at WrestleMania. I definitely think that they're going to go over.
Um, Now they're going in as the heels. Do you know that? Bellas are the heels.
Yeah, I mean, I heard some stuff and I've read some stuff about what's going on with them, but doesn't change the fact of who they are. So I'm going with the Bellas.
Um, I think I'm going with the. I'm gonna say AJ and Paige because they're the faces
Ah,
going
that's
in.
our first
That's our
disagreement.
first
Yep.
There we go. Okay, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? And now we're back with Jimmy. And sorry about that, we had some technical difficulties, but we were giving our predictions for the
We don't
last.
know what we're doing.
Kind of. Um, So we're giving our predictions for WrestleMania 31, which is this Sunday on pay-per-view, and we're currently talking about AJ and Paige versus the Bella Twins. Jimmy just gave his prediction that the Bella Twins are going to win, and I said,
Bellas.
and for the first time we had a disagreement,
The
and
first time of the night.
so we're going with I'm going with AJ and Paige, and the reason why is because the Bellas are heels in this WrestleMania, and two, not that heels never win. Heels sometimes win at WrestleMania, but I feel like AJ kind of the Bellas have been on a roll, I think, and I think AJ is the biggest. She's the kind of the biggest diva, I
I
think.
definitely like her. Don't get me wrong. AJ's great. She needs to know. She needs to become friends with a tanning bed. But oh no, that's Paige. Never mind. Thinking of the wrong one. Uh, AJ gets. I'm sorry. I totally got this mixed up. That's my fault. AJ gets on my nerves with her. I hate that. That shit gets on my
I think you
fucking
just hate
nerves.
because she's the wife of CM Punk. You don't like CM Punk.
Hang on now. Hang on. I've had my opinions of Punk in the past, but I do respect Punk. Are they married? She's his wife?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't know they were married. I knew they were like together. I didn't know they were married.
Although there was a big thing this week. I don't know why this was the thing, but apparently AJ unfollowed CM Punk on Twitter.
Oh,
So
no,
they're,
she didn't.
that's what they're that's what they're saying. And so
I
apparently,
divorced a motherfucker over that. I'm sorry. If we're together and you unfollow me, that's it.
well, for a long time you didn't follow me on Twitter. We thought we were friends. We were like best friends almost.
Well, you really got to bring that up, Rick.
And so what do you think? Do you think there's rocky waters between
I think if she
Punk and AJ?
unfollows him, I don't know because there could be maybe there's a just drama with like outside people with them two. Maybe it's easier for her to not see everything that Punk is involved in. I don't know, but for you to unfollow your loved one, that's big. I mean, especially how big social media is these days. It
Hmm.
really is a part of who we are and how we live. And if we're together, especially if we're married, and I just abruptly, I don't know how abrupt it was, but if I unfollow you, I feel like that's a statement. That's me. I'm unfollowing you. Why am I unfollowing you? You know what I mean?
Well, who knows why it happened? I mean, the interesting thing is with all the issues between CM Punk and WWE right now is that his wife is still a part of WWE.
That makes sense. That does make sense. Maybe she was pressured by the WWE to unfollow Punk.
Or what if it was the other way around and that Punk is like kind of has her ear a little bit and trying to say some things about WWE like you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, blah blah blah.
I mean, that could be a thing too. I mean, they maybe they feel like Punk might be influencing her to,
Be a certain way.
yeah, yeah. That could be a possibility. Yeah.
So,
Hang on.
hey, Jimmy, we're live. Jimmy, we're live. What are you doing?
Oh,
Hold on while we're recording a video.
well, oh shit. I'm back.
Talk about unprofessional.
Well, I mean, there's. I had to put my lips back
Whatever you say, James. Anyway, so you're going with the Bellas. I'm going with AJ and Paige. And finally, before we get to the main event of the evening, there is also the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, Memorial Battle Royal.
on. There's like
Um,
16,000 people in that match.
and I have no prediction. I have no idea who's really in it. I know Kane's in it. That's about it. Big Show, maybe.
Hey, let me
Yeah.
tell you how much I love the Big Show. I don't care what anybody else says about him. The other night, when the Authority was all in the ring, and who were they talking about? They were talking about
Orton.
yeah, whenever Orton was in there, they were like bringing him back into the Authority. And there was this one shot. I fucking rewinded that shit 100 times. It was when I forget who was saying it. I think it's Seth Rollins was saying like, and you thought that Randy Orton wasn't going to be back in the Authority, and Big Show's face came out of nowhere. He's like, ha ha ha, wrong. It was the best fucking thing because the Big Show is a funny ass motherfucker. He's so funny. He's
Big Show is funny. I think he gets a lot of hate, but
wrong.
I think he's actually pretty good on the mic. I think he's a funny guy. I like Big Show
He's
a
an
lot.
awesome guy. I love the Big Show. That's an awesome
He
guy.
kind of gets misused a lot by WWE. I feel
He
like.
gets very misused by the WWE. Why that man isn't more of a WWE champion, I will never understand. But he is an awesome guy, and he's been around forever. And the fact that he's still one of the world's tallest athletes, and he's still there today. He doesn't really get injured. I mean, the man ain't never going to take a bump. So, I mean, he's just, goddamn, he's great. God, ha ha ha, wrong. That shit was the best.
Now we talked earlier about Sheamus being coming back possibly at WrestleMania, and we
Yeah.
talked about him being possibly in the IC match. He could also be in the Battle Royal. Which one do you think he's going to be in? Which one would you go with
I
more?
mean, are they doing a whole unannounced, like, I mean, they're not doing
They're not building
to
up
my
an unannounced
knowledge, a
member,
mystery opponent.
right?
So for
But
Sheamus to just
it's easier for
randomly,
it's easier for someone to be a mystery opponent in a battle royal without being kind of plugged as
Well,
being
yeah,
that.
but I mean, I don't think on a like a spot on the main card or however you want to word it. I don't to see Sheamus just randomly coming down to the ring in the middle of the IC like ladder match. Well, I'm here, guys. Hello. Um, but at the same time, I think Sheamus is on another level where he is very important. He is very relevant. So I don't think
You like
like
Sheamus, don't you?
I fucking know him.
Yeah, I thought you did.
I fucking do. Sheamus, he's a good athlete. I think he's a great athlete. He's got a great gimmick. Um, he's easy to look at. Like he's not like he's just he fits the part, and he's fucking amazing. I love and his music, and when every time it's a shame that like that music, dude,
Lobster head.
when it hits, it's like you know what's happening. You know what's coming. They misuse Sheamus. He should have been a champion longer. I love that guy. I love Sheamus. He's a great worker. But is the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, is that going to be live on WrestleMania, or is that a
Yeah.
pre-show?
The pre-show is going to be it's a 4-way tag team title match.
Because I remember in the years past, that Battle Royal was always a pre-show.
But they've actually made it a part of the show with the Andre the Giant thing. That's the one that Cesaro won last year. He eliminated
Yeah,
Big Show.
because I know when I went to WrestleMania 24, I mean, I know that's some years back now, but when I went to WrestleMania 24, that Battle Royal was before it even went live. So
Yeah, but it was just a battle royal then. It wasn't It wasn't like Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
well, I don't know why the fuck did they even start. Why didn't they? He's been dead for like 35,000 years. Why
Well, he
didn't
was
they?
dead for 30 years, and that's why they made it. They did WrestleMania 30. I think. I don't know. No, he wasn't dead for 30 years. I'm lying. That's a joke. I was just kidding.
Well, I said 35,000, so you're you're not that far off, I guess.
Anyway, I don't really have much of a prediction for the battle royal because I don't know who's
I
in
don't
it.
even know who the fuck's in it. Everybody who's not on the main card is in that match. Put it that way.
Now thinking about that, who do you think? Who just give a quick prediction. Who's going to win?
The Andre the Giant Battle Royal?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know who's in it.
Hold on. Let me pick up. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. I'm gonna pull up a
Yeah.
list. I'm gonna give you some names.
Yeah, do that. Well, you guys can watch me vape while Judge Raw, aka Rick the Prick, pulls up the who the fuck is going to be in that match? Because I don't even know.
WrestleMania card. I mean, there's tons of already announced names in it. I'm just not sure who they are. Let's see. There's Connor, Victor.
Who the fuck are they?
I think that's Ascension, the Ascension, the guys that look like the Road Warriors.
Oh, the guys from NXT.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if I may say, NXT is a fucking phenomenal program. Love it. If the WWE went away and it was just NXT for the rest of our lives, I'd be okay with that. Love
Yeah,
it.
NXT is really good.
That match with I'm sorry, I don't mean to veer here, but while you're looking all that up, that
Well, I
match,
already have it. I have it already.
whatever. I just want to talk about it real quick. A couple weeks ago, it was Charlotte versus Sasha for the main event on NXT.
Yeah.
That was one of the greatest matches I've ever seen. Ever. Not just with the Divas, ever. Those girls stepped it up to a bar that I think the guys need to fucking pay attention to. Because them two girls beat the shit out of each other. And it was so back and forth, and I was on the edge of my seat like I've never been before. Like, I mean, and the fact that the crowd, and you can say I'm marking out, you can say whatever the fuck, all you insider douchebag motherfuckers can say whatever you want. When when the crowd was like chanting, "This is wrestling, dun 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 dun, this is wrestling," gave me goosebumps because that fucking audience, say what you want, people, say what you want, but that crowd knew that that was real fucking wrestling at its best. And those girls beat the shit out of each other, and it was a phenomenal match. Phenomenal match.
I'm glad that you thought so, Jimmy. Now back to WrestleMania. Um,
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. I love NXT.
so we also have the Big Show and Kane, Darren Young, Titus O'Neil, the primetime players, Jack Swagger, The Miz, Ryback, Sandow, Curtis Axel. Goldust is actually going to be in it.
Oh, okay.
Mark Henry, and an NXT superstar.
This match, man. I'm Mark Henry, man. This ain't
They say an NXT superstar is going to be in it, but they don't name anyone. I think they're doing some sort of thing at Access this year, and they're doing like a tournament or something like that. So they're going to have whoever wins that tournament or whatever be in that match. I don't know who. I think the NXT. I'm going to go with the NXT guy. He's going to be the winner. Whoever wins the NXT thing is going to win.
Kevin Owens, maybe?
I think he's injured right now, isn't he?
Is he injured? I don't know.
I've heard he's injured.
He's a shit.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about him.
He's good. I love Kevin Owens.
So are you? Do you want to give a prediction? Do you want to go with Big Show?
God, I don't even know, man. I think if I have to give a prediction, fuck. If Sheamus comes back, I think Sheamus has a really good chance at winning.
I think Sheamus is a surefire shot if he comes back.
If he doesn't come back, I think, damn.
They tend to save all the big comebacks and like debuts for the night after WrestleMania, so maybe that's when he'll come back. Actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, I mean,
like Paige last year, she debuted after night after WrestleMania. Was that last year or the year before? One or the other.
Well, you got to think more people are watching the night after.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Brock actually, I think, debuted the night after WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, more people are watching.
Both times.
So, I don't know. God damn.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Just give it a random name. It's a battle royal.
It is a big deal. I can't think of it. You give
He's
me
really
your
tore it up.
prediction. Give me
I
your
did. I said NXT, the NXT superstar.
But that could be a lot of people.
Yeah, that's my prediction. Whoever wins the NXT thing probably gonna be.
Okay, all right. I already forgot who was in the match. Kane. Fuck it.
Kane's gonna win.
Kane's gonna win. The big red machine. Fuck it. I have no idea. That's just going out on a limb. I don't even know. Fuck it. Goddamn fucking Donald Trump's gonna win. And I don't know.
Okay, Jimmy.
That was a great WrestleMania.
We're gonna move on from the Battle Royal to the main event of WrestleMania.
Main event. I don't know what this is, but okay.
And the main event of WrestleMania is, of course, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns